grade 7. I trust you all had a wonderful weekend. But today, I want us to get back into the groove, and before we start our lesson, I want us to answer some questions. Okay? So I have exercise 1 here, and we're going to go through it together. So exercise 1 states, tell whether each figure below is a line segment, or a ray. So Michael, what is this figure? A line segment, or ray? It's a line segment. Excellent. Now Mariah, can you tell us what this is? Right, a ray. Now Jadelle, what is this line? Well, you got it. I said it, right? It's a line. And what is this figure? Yes, it's a ray. Good. So, based on this, I have a question to ask you. What happens when 2 lines meet? Can you think about it? Think about 2 lines meeting. Let's say an intersection. But what I brought with me, I brought something that I found on the road randomly. And I'm going to show it to you. I found this circle. And I thought, what would be a nice way to start our lesson if I could show you guys a magic trick. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And voila. We have 2 lines meeting. And I'm sure it's not a magic trick, but we're doing maths. And it's a math trick. So this here is basically what happens when 2 lines meet. And what does it look like? It can look like a corner, right? Yes, he said it looks like a corner. So what we're doing is based on this. And what is it's an angle. Okay? So today we're looking at angles, and I'm going to show you in a few. But let's look at our objectives for the day. These are our objectives. And now A, to identify, draw, name, and measure angles. Right? Good. And our next B part is going to be classify angles according to their size. So that is what we're going to do today. And starting our lesson, I want to give you the definition of angles. So we're going to put this up here. What is an angle? So we talked about this a few minutes ago. When 2 straight lines meet, an angle is formed. Right? Isn't that a magic trick? So we have our angle here, and we put this here. We can see it perfectly matches up with this. So this here is an angle. But look at this one. We can see this angle is sort of smaller than the others. So what are we going to think about this? But what I want to tell you is that angles have names based on their size. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to look at the types of angles based on their size. So here I have my types of angles, and we're going to learn about the angles using my angulator, or my types of angles, makeshift protractor. So here's it. This is it here. And what we learned about just now, that was the right angle. And this is what it looks like. And here it is again. If we put it, we can see it perfectly lines up. So the right angle is always equal to 90. So, but before we go into our right angle, I want us to look at our acute angle. We're going to go from small to large. Okay? And we're going to learn about each and every one of them. So our acute angle lies between 0 to 90 degrees. And this is what it looks like. We see that it's less than 90 because it lies between 0 and 90. And if we put it here, it is smaller than our right angle. So if we put this one up here, we can see this is also an acute angle because it's less than 90 degrees. Good. So let's use our makeshift protractor and put it to an angle that is less than 90 degrees but more than 0. And here we have an acute angle, and this angle is 45 degrees. And this is what we call an acute angle. So, guys, next angle we're going to look at is our right angle. We're going to find it on the board, our board of things. So our right angle, as we said before, is always equal to 90, right? So, yes. Jaden, you tell me where does our protractor line go? Right, it goes to our 90 because it's always equal to 90. Let me turn it. So here we have our right angle. Now our next angle we're going to look at is our obtuse angle. And it says here it lies between 90 and 180 degrees. Okay? So 90 and 180 degrees. Let's look for 90. Here we have our 90 degree. And where's 180, Mariah? Stop. There. Yes, that is 180. So we have our 180 degrees here. So we can put it anywhere between the two. And we're going to put it somewhere here. So this is going to be our obtuse angle, which is more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. And here we have an obtuse angle that is 157 degrees. Very good. We're almost through. So our next angle that we have is our straight angle. Now our straight angle, as it says here, is always equal to 180. So where do we put it, Jodelle? At our 180 degree mark. Good. And this is why our straight angle is going to have the same name or a similar name to our straight line. Because if we look at this, we see that it's a straight line. Good. So now let's look at our reflex angle. Now what it says here is that our reflex angle lies between 180 and 360 degrees. Now, Shania, can you tell me where our reflex angle would go? Give me a number between 180 and 360. Alright, Shania said 200. So we're going to put it to 200. Here we have 80. This one is 202, 202.5. So we're going to put it approximately 200. It's going to be somewhere here. So this is 200 degrees. This is 200 degrees here. And it is an reflex angle. And it can go anywhere along the line. Because from 180 to 360. So it could come from here. It could go here. It could go. It could keep on going. And our last but final, is going to be our full rotation. Now this is just when our angle comes still around, it comes right back to 360, which is right back to our 0 degree mark. So this is always going to equal to 360. Okay? Good. So now that we've learned about our types of angles, I have some exercises for you. And before we go into our exercise, we're going to learn the angles by a song. And like I always think about songs as something that helps us to think. And you guys know that I always like when you work on the stuff that you do. So the song here, once you remember 3 angles, I always say if you remember 3 things, you can remember all of them. So we're going to play our song. We're going to play our song. And I'm going to sing for you. Okay guys, we are going to sing our song about angles. Hope you're ready. I want you to sing along with me after you, right? Right angle, it is 90 degrees, we say acute angle. Less than 90 degrees, we say obtuse angle. More than 90 degrees in a straight angle's 180. Right angle, it is 90 degrees, we say acute angle. Less than 90 degrees, we say obtuse angle. More than 90 degrees in a straight angles 180. The types of angles are right, acute, obtuse. The types of angles are right, acute, obtuse. The types of angles are right angle is equal 180. Come on everybody, want you to sing with me. Right, acute, obtuse. The types of angles are right, acute, obtuse. The types of angles are straight angles equal 180. So everybody, I want you to sing with me. Very good. Good. We sing our song and we learn the 3 angles. Actually, we learned 4. So if you learn 4, you can learn the other 2. We can learn a reflex. We can deduce that our reflex would be between 180 and 360, and our forward rotation would be always equal to 360. So with that being said, I'm going to give you some activities to do. Let me place your activities. Give your activities. These are your activities here. So guys, I want you to do them. Yes! So you guys should be finished. So if you guys are finished, let's go through a few. What angle is this? Mariah? Acute? Jacob? Jacob says reflex, which is right. It is a reflex angle. This one? Yes, a right angle. Thank you. Jadelle, what do you have for this one? Acute again? Oh, you're so right. Good. What do you have for this one? Shania? Obtuse? Correct. And the last one? Straight. Very good. You guys have done so great. And now that we have gone through them, I'm going to leave you with some homework that you're going to do for me next week. A nice problem-solving question that I want you to think about and know. So guys,